All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody, as we're getting set for the second game of our baseball doubleheader. As you look at the chart above you there, all the brackets, the White Sox have taken a 2-1 lead over the Mariners. Now we focus on the right side of the bracket, the blue side. It'll be game 3 of the NLCS between the Giants and the Phillies. Giants lead that series 2-0. As we shift to Philadelphia, it'll be Shibe Park. Juan Marshall and Charlie Ferguson on the mounds for the respective teams. So let's go to game 3 of the Giants and Phillies here at Jammin' Sports. Your lineups. Jammin' Sports presents Game 2 of the National League Championship Series between the Giants and the Phillies, live from Shibe Park in Philadelphia. Giants lead the series 2-0. Game 3 of the NLCS is up next here at Jammin' Sports. All right, we go to the top of the first inning. Charlie Ferguson on the mound for Philadelphia. Here in Game 3, the Giants can take a commanding 3-0 lead in the series with a win. Philadelphia trying to get back in the series with a win tonight. Hank Thompson, the right fielder, will lead things off for the Giants. Facing Charlie Ferguson. In there for a strike, 0-1. Game 3 of the NLCS is underway from Philadelphia. Oh, 1 pitch. Hit high in the air to Abreu in right field. Abreu makes the play for out number 1. 1 down for the Giants. There's the starting lineup. Third baseman Freddie Lindstrom will be up next. Lindstrom will come up. 1 out, bases empty. To face Ferguson. Outside, 1-0.
1 out.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Down low, 2-0. Just underway here in the top of the first. 2-0 pitch. Up high, 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes, 1 out, bases empty. But now the 3-0 pitch. Pops it up down the first base line, out of play. Down goes to 3-1 to Freddie Lindstrom. 3-1 pitch. A ground ball up the middle. The second baseman, Utley, makes the play for the out. Chase Utley ran it down and made the play at second base. Watch this one again. Nice play. Got him. Oh, that was an easy one. 2 down for the Giants. And now Barry Bonds, the left fielder, up next. Down low, 1-0.
That's the ball. That's the ball.
One ball, no strikes. 2 outs, bases empty. 1-0 pitch. Up high, 2-0. And now the 2-0 pitch. Ripped it foul. Count goes to 2-1. Ferguson trying to make it a 1-2-3 inning. 2-1 pitch. High in the air. Out to left field. Schwarber. It's gone. A solo shot by Barry Bonds. And the Giants take a 1-0 lead over the left field wall. Giants lead at 1-0 with a solo shot blast by Barry Bonds. Opposite field home run. He's a lefty batter. He hit it out to left field. And now Willie Mays, the center fielder, up next for the Giants. 2 outs, bases empty. In there for a strike, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. Outside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, bases empty. 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. We're at Shibe Park in Philadelphia. Game 3 of the NLCS. Giants lead the series 2-0. The 2-1 pitch. In there for a strike, 2-2 to Mays. Two pitch. Up high, full count, 3-2. And now the 3-2 pitch to Mays. Pops it up, down the third base line, but out of play. Count remains at 3-2. Three-two pitch. Fouls it off. Count remains at 3-2. Three-two pitch. Fouls it off down the third base line. Count remains at 3-2. Three-two pitch. Down the right field line, but foul in the corner. Count remains at 3-2 to Willie Mays. We're in the top of the first. The Giants lead at 1-0 on a solo shot by Barry Bonds. 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. It'll be a 2-out walk for Mays. I'll extend the inning. And now first baseman Willie McCovey up next. They throw to first. Mays back in time. They throw to first again, and Mays is back in time. 1 out, or actually 2 outs, runner on first. They throw back to first again. These days you can't do that. The pitch, down low, 1-0. Count goes to 1-0 to Willie McCovey. We're in the top of the first inning, 2 outs, runner on first base. Giants lead at 1-0. There goes Mays. It's a hit and run. It's a base hit. Mays will go to third. It'll be a single. Mays coming home. He scores. And the Giants take a 2-0 lead. An RBI single by Willie McCovey. That scores Willie Mays on the hit and run all the way from first base. Mays is fast. And now with 2 outs, McCovey at first. Brandon Crawford, the shortstop, up next. Down low, 1-0.
1-0.
Well, Philadelphia got the first 2 outs quickly. But all this happening with 2 outs as the Giants take a 2-0 lead. And now the 1-0 pitch. Hit sharply into right field, and that one is gone. A 2-run shot by Brandon Crawford. And the Giants take a 4-0 lead here at the top of the first inning. Bonds hits a home run, and now Crawford hits a home run. And the Giants lead it 4-0. This is like last game, where the White Sox got out to a quick lead on the Mariners. Wow. That actually cleared the fence out of the building. Orlando Cepeda up next, the DH. And that's going to be a base hit. A 2-out single for Cepeda. Actually gets a double out of it. All this happening with 2 outs. First, Bonds hits a home run. And then Crawford hits a home run to make it 4-0. And now Cepeda with a double in the corner. And the Giants lead at 4-0 with 2 outs here at the top of the first. Jeff Kent, the second baseman. It's a ball. Count goes to 1-0. The Phillies recorded the first 2 outs quickly, but then the bottom has fallen out. And now the 1-0 pitch. In their first strike, 1-1. Barry Bonds with a solo shot. Crawford with a 2-run shot. Giants lead at 4-0. Counts 2-1 to Jeff Kent. And Kent fouls it off down the third base line. Count goes to 2-2. A nightmarish first inning for Ferguson. Inside, 3-2, full count to Jeff Kent. 3-2 pitch. Up high, ball 4. They just can't get out of the inning. Now there's runners at first and second with 2 outs. The Giants have scored all 4 of their runs with 2 outs. Joey Bart, the catcher, up next. In their first strike, 0-1. Giants lead the series 2-0. They can take a commanding 3-0 lead with a win tonight. 0-1 pitch. High in the air. Schwarber in left field makes the play for the final out. However, the Giants score 4. Barry Bonds with a solo shot. 4-0 Giants here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the first inning. The Giants have jumped out to a quick 4-0 lead. Starting pitcher for the Giants tonight is Juan Marichal. And Richie Ashburn, the center fielder, will lead things off for the Phillies here in the bottom of the first, down 4-0. Marichal on the mound. Up high, count goes to 1-0. Bottom of the first, Giants up 4-0. And now the 1-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Richie Ashburn. 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1. And now the 2-1 pitch. That's fouled off. Count goes to 2-2. The 2-2 pitch by Marshall. It's a ground ball. Fielded by Crawford for the out. So Ashburn grounds out to the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. There's the starting lineup for the Phillies tonight. Shortstop Jimmy Rollins up next. 1 out, bases empty here in the bottom of the first for Philadelphia. Rollins will step up. Down low, 1-0. And now the 1-0 pitch by Marshall. Down low, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out, bases empty. Here in the bottom of the first, Giants up 4-0. Here in Game 3 of the NLCS. 2-0 pitch. Up high, 3-0. The White Sox beat the Mariners 11-0 right before this. The White Sox take a 2-1 lead in the ALCS. And now the 3-0 pitch. All 4 and 4 pitches. It'll be a 1-out walk for Rollins. The Phillies have a runner aboard. And now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber, up next. They throw to first. Rollins back in time. The pitch. Inside, 1-0. One ball, no strikes, 1 out, runner on first base. The 1-0 pitch. Down low, 2-0. The count to Schwarber is 2-0, the left fielder. 2-0 pitch. Inside, 3-0. Looks like Morishell is having a bit of trouble with his control early on. 3-0 pitch. That's a strike, 3-1. Schwarber thought that was a ball. So did I. That was way high. They call it a strike, 3-1. And now the 3-1 pitch. Nope, they throw to first. Rollins back in time. Three-one pitch. Ripped high in the air to center field. Mays goes back. And Mays makes the play for out number 2. Schwarber flies out to center. 2 down for the Phillies. Here in the bottom of the first. And now the third baseman, Mike Schmidt, will come up. 2 outs, runner on first base. Here in the bottom of the first inning. They throw to first. Rollins back in time. The pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1.
0-1.
Shibe Park in Philadelphia is where we are. The count's 0-1 to Schmidt. They throw to first. Rollins back. Oh, 1 pitch. A pitch out.
1-1.
Rollins doesn't take the bait. The count goes to 1-1 to Mike Schmidt. Two outs, runner on first. The 1-1 pitch. Inside, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike with 2 outs. 2-1 pitch to Schmidt. In there for a strike. They'll leave the count at 2-2. And now the 2-2 pitch. A ground ball to McCovey. He'll pick it up and tag the runner out. At the end of 1 complete, Giants lead it 4-0 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the top of the second here in Game 3 of the NLCS. Hank Thompson, the left fielder, will lead things off for the Giants, facing Charlie Ferguson. And Thompson rips it foul down the third base line. Count goes to 0-1. 0-1 pitch. In there for a strike, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Pops it up into left field. Schwarber going over and makes the play for out number 1. Kyle Schwarber, the left field, tracks that one down, the left fielder. And now the third baseman, Freddie Lindstrom, comes up. 1 out, bases empty. Outside, 1-0. If the Giants win this game, they'll be up in the series 3-0. The 1-0 pitch, ripped foul down the line. Count goes to 1-1. One out, bases empty. The 1-1 pitch, down low, 2-1. 2-1 pitch, ripped down the third base line, but foul. Count evens up at 2-2 to Freddie Lindstrom. And now the 2-2 pitch. That's a base hit into right center field. Ashburn will track it down. He'll throw it in. Going for 2, safe. Lindstrom with a 1-out double for the Giants here in the top of the second. Well hit into right center field. Now Barry Bonds, he had a home run last time it came up. The left fielder. 1 out, runner on second base. Outside, ball 1. And now the 1-0 pitch. Outside, 2-0. Shibe Park in Philadelphia. Game 3 of the NLCS. Sellout crowd. And now the 2-0 pitch to Bonds. Bonds out to left. Schwarber goes over and makes the play for out number 2. Two down for the Giants here at the top of the second. And now Willie Mays, the center fielder, comes up. 2 outs, runner on second base. The pitch, down low, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch, up high, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs, runner on second base. 2-0 pitch. Hit down the line. Out of play. Count goes to 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Outside, 3-1. And now the 3-1 pitch to Mays. Ball 4. So now the Giants with 2 outs have runners on first and second. And first baseman Willie McCovey will come up next. Phillies having a hard time getting that second out. Or the third out, I should mean. In their first strike, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. In their first strike, 0-2. And now the 0-2 pitch. Up high, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runners at first and second. The 1-2 pitch. He went around, struck him out. At the end of 1.5, Giants lead at 4-0 here at Chapman Sports. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Here in Game 3, Ryan Howard, the first baseman for the Phillies, will lead things off. Giants lead at 4-0. Juan Marshall on the mound for the Giants. The pitch to Howard. In their first strike, 0-1. Giants lead the best of 7, 2-0. They leave the game 4-0. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Foul down the third base line. Out of play. Count goes to 0-2. And now the 0-2 pitch. Inside, 1-2. And now the 1-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Struck him out for out number 1. 1 down for the Phillies here in the bottom of the second. Right fielder Bobby Abreu up next. Up high, 1-0. Giants lead at 4-0. We're in the bottom of the second inning. I haven't seen Evil Dead this game yet. Hopefully he's here. Here's the 1-0 pitch. The 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. In their first strike, count goes to 1-1. Yep, the old 1-0 pitch. The count's 1-1. Evil Dead's here. In their first strike, 1-2. I wasn't sure because he hadn't said anything up to that point. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball. Fielded by Kent. Throws to first for the out. 2 down for the Phillies here in the bottom of the second inning. Jeff Kent makes the play at second base. And now the DH, Bryce Harper, will come up. 2 outs, bases empty here in the bottom of the second inning. Up high, count goes to 1-0. There's your Giant infield. The count's 1-0 to Harper. In their first strike, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, bases empty. And now the 1-1 pitch. In their first strike, 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Outside, did it go around? No, 2-2. And now the 2-2 pitch. Outside, full count, 3-2. With 2 outs, bases empty. And now the 3-2 pitch. Struck him out. At the end of 2 complete, the Giants lead it 4-0 here at Chapman Sports. We go to the top of the 3rd. Here in Game 3, the Giants lead it 4-0. Brandon Crawford, the shortstop, will lead things off. Facing Charlie Ferguson. When did Ferguson play? Evil Dead, can you tell me?
That's the ball.
Up high, count goes to 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Up high, 2-0. We're in the top of the 3rd inning. Giants up 4-0. 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0.
3-0.
And now the 3-0 pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 3-1 to Brandon Crawford. Three-one pitch. In there for a strike. Full count at 3-2. 1884 to 87. Wow. Ground ball. Shortstop Rollins takes it for the out. Crawford grounds out to short, 1 down. So he pitched entirely in the 1800s. Wow. Orlando Cepeda up next, the DH for the Giants. He had 99 wins in only 4 years. That's 25 a year. Amazing. Count goes to 0-1 on Cepeda. That's an amazing stat. That was back in the day when they really played. When they had a lot of more complete games and stuff like that. They're wimpy now. 0-1, 1-1. When players played every day. 1-1. In their first strike, 1-2. They're too pampered now. Especially the pitchers. 1-2 pitch. Popped it up. Howard comes in and makes the play. Wow, he died in 1888. I did not know that. Two down for the Giants here in the top of the 3rd. Jeff Kent, the second baseman, up next. Facing Ferguson. In their first strike, 0-1. Well, I'm glad they honor him in this game. Typhoid fever, really. I thought we've eradicated that now, but my goodness. Fouled it off. Count goes to 0-2. And now the 0-2 pitch. Inside, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. 1-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Count remains at 1-2. What might have been had he not died from typhoid. And that's going to be a base hit by Kent in the left field. Schwarber will throw it in. It'll be a 2-out single for Kent. That'll keep the inning alive for the Giants here in the top of the 3rd. I hate it when really good players die young like that. What might have been, you know what I'm saying? Joey Bart, the catcher, with 2 outs, runner on first. Pitch out, there goes the runner, and they get him. Easy, easy, easy. However, the Giants lead it 4-0 here at Chapman Sports. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Chase Utley, the second baseman, will lead things off for the Phillies. Giants up 4-0 here in the bottom of the 3rd. Morishell on the mound. When did Morishell pitch? He was in the 50s and 60s, I believe. Juan Morishell. 0-1 pitch to Utley. He went around 0-2. I know Morishell was a great pitcher. And now the 0-2 pitch. Down low, 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Up high, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, nobody on. Chase Utley at the plate. The 2-2 pitch. And he fouls that one off. Count remains at 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Pops it up. And Joey Bart can't come down with it. So it'll be a foul ball. Morishell, the 60s. Okay. I knew he was in the 60s. 60 to 75. He was a great pitcher. And now the 2-2 pitch. Outside, 3-2. Full count. Phillies trying to get back in this game. They're down 4-0. 3-2 pitch. Up high. Ball 4. It'll be a leadoff walk for the Phillies here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And now the catcher, JT Realmuto. There goes the perfect game, by the way. Morishell was pitching a perfect game up to that point. He still has the no-hitter intact. I know we're only in the 3rd. Realmuto, the catcher, at the plate. They throw to first. Utley's back in time. The pitch, fouled off. Count goes to 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first base. The count's 0-1 to Realmuto. 0-1 pitch. Ripped into right field. Going back, Thompson. And that's gone. That's a home run. A 2-run shot by JT Realmuto. And that gets the Phillies back in the game. All it has to do is clear that concrete wall. If it hits the green, it's a home run. Let's watch this one again. Just over. So it's now 4-2 in favor of the Giants. Nobody out. Richie Ashburn, the center fielder, up. He hits one high in the air. Willie Mays coming in. Thompson comes in from right. He takes it for out number 1. So the Giant lead is now 4-2 here in the bottom of the 3rd. 1 out, bases empty for the Phillies. And Jimmy Rollins, the shortstop, will be up next. The pitch by Morishell. Inside, 1-0. So the Phillies have cut the Giant lead in half. Up high, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out, bases empty. And now the 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 2-1. And now the 2-1 pitch. A ground ball to Rollins. Oh, I'm sorry, not Crawford, I'm sorry. For the out. I was thinking of Philadelphia. Brandon Crawford, the shortstop, makes the play for the Giants. 2 down. And now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber, will come up. Two outs, bases empty. The pitch, inside, 1-0. Ah, the organ music. And now the 1-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, base is empty. The 1-1 pitch. Fouls it off. Counts at 1-2 to Kyle Schwarber, the left fielder. And now the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. At the end of 3 complete. The Phillies start coming back with a 2-run shot by JT Realmuto, but the Giants still lead it 4-2 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the top of the 4th. The catcher, Joey Bart, will lead things off for the Giants. Charlie Ferguson still on the mound for the Phillies. Down low, 1-0. Been a full day of sports. We had 2 basketball games this morning, 3 football games this afternoon. In there for a strike, 1-1. This is our 2nd baseball game today. A typical Saturday here at Jammin' Sports. 1-1 pitch. Count goes to 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. That'll even the count at 2-2. Hockey will be right around the corner. NHL 24 comes out October 9th. I'm looking forward to that. 2-2 pitch. High in the air. Coming in, Richie Ashburn makes the play for out number 1. Joey Bart flies out to center. 1 down. Hank Thompson up next for the Giants. 1 out, base is empty. That's who I wanted to find out. Evil Dead, can you tell me when Hank Thompson played? If you don't mind. I was racking my brain on that one. The 1-0 pitch. Oh, 0-0 pitch. Out to Schwarber in left for out number 2. Thompson flies out. 2 down, base is empty. 3rd baseman, Freddie Lindstrom. The pitch. And that's going to be a base hit in the right field. A 2-out single for Lindstrom. Just past the outstretched arms of Chase Utley. And now Barry Bonds, the left fielder, comes up. They throw to first, and he's back in time. Bonds hit a home run earlier. 2 outs, runner on first base. It's a ball, count goes to 1-0. And now the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Hank Thompson for the Giants. Wheeler and Walker warming up in the bullpen for the Phillies. The Giant right fielder, Hank Thompson. 2-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Count goes to 2-1 to Barry Bonds. Two-1 pitch. He went around 2-2. We're at Shibe Park in Philadelphia. Game 3 of the NLCS. 2-2 pitch. Outside, 3-2. Full count, 2 outs. Down low, it'll be a walk. It's a 2-out walk for Barnes. Now the Giants have runners at first and second. So Hank Thompson, 43-56. Yeah, he was a New York Giant. There you go. Willie Mays, the center fielder, with 2 outs, runners at first and second. In there for a strike, 0-1. Thank you for that, Evil Dead. Appreciate it. Evil Dead, my director of information and pronunciation. Oh, 1 pitch. ripped into left field, and that one is see you later. Willie Mays, a 3-run shot, and the Giants take a 7-2 lead here in the top of the 4th. Wow. Tell you what, these Giants are for real. For reals. Yeah, we had a blowout in the first game. This one's turning into a blowout. That one hit the roof. And that's it for Ferguson. His night is done. He's given up 7 runs. Yeah, our first game tonight was a blowout. Chicago beating Seattle 11-0 in Game 3 of the ALCS. And now it's 7-2. Zach Wheeler comes in to pitch for the Phillies. Well, you get these every now and then. So now the Giants lead at 7-2 here in Game 3. 2 outs in the top of the 4th. Willie McCovey, the first baseman, takes the first pitch for a strike. 0-1. Giants can take a 3-0 lead in the series with a win tonight. Looking for the sweep. Outside, 1-1.
1-1.
And now the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2-1. Two-one pitch. Fouls it off. They'll even the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. 2-2 pitch. Down low, 3-2. And now the 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. This has been the Phillies' problem throughout this game. They can't get the 3rd out. And now Brandon Crawford comes up. 2 outs, runner on first base. The pitch by Wheeler. In there for a strike, 0-1.
0-1.
Now the 0-1 pitch. Hit high in the air. Ashburn coming in. Schwarber will take it for out number 2, or out number 3. That ends the inning. However, Willie Mays, a 3-run shot, and the Giants take a 7-2 lead here at Javits Sports. We're back here at Shibe Park in Philadelphia, Game 3 of the National League Championship Series. The Giants lead the series 2-0. They lead the game 7-2. As we're in the top of the 4th inning, Mike Schmidt, the third baseman, will lead things off for Philadelphia. Juan Marshall still on the mound. In there for a strike, 0-1. Now the 0-1 pitch. Fouls it off, 0-2. Schmidt hits one into right center field. And that's going to drop for a base hit. He's going to go for 2. He's in there with a double. A leadoff double for the Phillies here in the bottom of the 4th inning. He hit it off the wall in right center field. A diving attempt by Mays, couldn't get to it. Giants lead by 5. Philadelphia trying to get back in this game. Ryan Howard, the first baseman, up next. Nobody out. Schmidt at second base. Inside pitch, count goes to 1-0. And now the 1-0 pitch. Outside, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes, nobody out. Runner on second base. That's Mike Schmidt. 2-0 pitch. That's a strike. Count goes to 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Swung. And that'll even the count at 2-2. And now the 2-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Count remains at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. Inside pitch, 3-2. Full count to Ryan Howard, the first baseman. And now the 3-2 pitch. A base hit. Nope. Fielded by Kent in time. It'll be a sacrifice, though. That moves Schmidt down to third. Nice play by Jeff Kent, the second baseman. 1 down for the Phillies here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Misty's back. Hi, Misty. Bobby Abreu, the right fielder, up next with 1 out, runner on third base. Up high, 1-0. We're at Shibe Park in Philadelphia, one of the classic stadiums in the show 23. 1 out, runner on third. Did he go around? No. 2-0 to Abreu. Two-0 pitch. In their first strike, 2-1. Two-1 pitch. Ripped down the line, foul. Counts at 2-2 to Bobby Abreu. 1 out, runner on third base. Inside pitch, 3-2, full count. And now the 3-2 pitch. Ripped right to the third baseman, Lindstrom. They throw to first for the out. Schmidt stays at third base. 2 down for the Phillies. Here in the bottom of the 4th. They still have a runner on third base. Bryce Harper, the DH, comes up next. The pitch. Pops it up, out of play. Count goes to 0-1. 0-1 pitch. Fouls it off down the line. Count quickly, 0-2 to Bryce Harper. 2 outs, runner on third base. And now the 0-2 pitch. That hit him. It'll be a 2-out walk. And now the Phillies have runners at first and third. Chase Utley, the second baseman, up next. The pitch by Marichal, inside and low, 1-0. Phillies trying to get back in this game. They're down 7-2. We're in the bottom of the 4th. 1-0 pitch, up high, in there for a strike, 1-1. And now the 1-1 pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 1-2. One-two pitch. Outside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Up high, 3-2. Full count to Utley. 2 outs, runners on the corners. 3-2 pitch. High in the air, out to right field, but foul. Count remains at 3-2. Long at bat for Utley. 3-2 pitch. Struck him out. And at the end of 4 complete, the Giants still lead it 7-2 here at Jammin' Sports. Orlando Cepeda, the DH, will lead things off for the Giants here in the top of the 5th, here in Game 3. Fouls it off. Count goes to 0-1. And now the 0-1 pitch. Fouls that one off, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Up high, 1-2.
1-2.
Orlando Cepeda. Did he go around? No. Count goes to 2-2. 2 outs, bases empty here in the top of the 5th. Giants up 7-2. Big swing and a miss. Struck him out for out number 1. And now Jeff Kent, the second baseman, comes up. 1 out here in the top of the 5th, bases empty. Rips that one, foul. Count goes to 0-1. And now the 0-1 pitch. High in the air, Ashburn comes in center field. And Richie Ashburn makes the play for out number 2. 2 down for the Giants here in the top of the 5th. I like how the old-timers have the old-timer gloves. Have you seen that? I don't know how they use them. Joey Bart, the catcher, up next. 2 down, bases empty for the Giants here in the top of the 5th. In there for a strike, 0-1. And now the 0-1 pitch. In there for a strike, 0-2. And now the 0-2 pitch. Did he go around? No, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Joey Bart. 2 outs, bases empty. And the 1-2 pitch. Up high, 2-2. And now the 2-2 pitch. Down low, 3-2. Full count. And now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air, Ashburn going back in center. And Richie Ashburn makes the play. At the end of 4.5, Giants lead it 7-2 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning here in Game 3. JT Realmuto, the catcher for the Phillies, will lead things off. Juan Marshall still on the mound. And Realmuto pops it up. Lindstrom at third goes back into right field or left field and makes the play for the out. 1 down. And now the center fielder, Richie Ashburn, comes up. 1 out, bases empty. In there for a strike, 0-1. Now the 0-1 pitch. Down low, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, bases empty. 1-1 pitch. in their first strike, 1-2. One-two pitch. Down low, 2-2. Two-two pitch. Fouls that one down the first base line, out of play. Count remains at 2-2 to Richie Ashburn with one out, bases empty. 2-2 pitch. Fouls that one off. Count remains at 2-2. Two-two pitch. There's a shot. Hank Thompson makes the play. Abreu is the Philly right fielder. Hank Thompson makes the play for the Giants. 2 down. And now Jimmy Rollins will come up, the shortstop. Outside, 1-0. 2 outs, bases empty.
1-0.
Counts 1-0 to Rollins. Giants up 7-2 here in Game 3. The 1-0 pitch. Ripped right by Lindstrom. Out into left field. That should be a base hit. That was well hit. Yep, they're going to call that a single. So it's a 2-out single for Rollins. That'll keep the inning alive for the Phillies. And now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber, comes up. Outside, 1-0. Jimmy Jab with Evil Dead, and Misty's here. Misty back from door dashing. I bet. The 1-0 pitch. Up high, 2-0.
2-0.
2-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls and a strike, 2 outs. Runner on first base. 2-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. That'll even the count at 2-2 to Kyle Schwarber. And the 2-2 pitch. Inside, 3-2, full count. And now the 3-2 pitch. Down low, ball 4. It'll be a 2-out walk. And now the Phillies have runners at first and second with 2 outs. And Mike Schmidt, the third baseman, comes up next. Giants up 7-2. Phillies trying to get back in the game. And Schmidt fouls it off, 0-1. And now the 0-1 pitch. Pops it up. McCovey coming over and makes the play to end the inning. At the end of 5 complete, Giants still lead it 7-2 here at Javits Sports. We go to the top of the 6th. The right fielder, Hank Thompson, for the Giants will lead things off. Giants with a 5-run lead. Zach Wheeler on the mound for the Phillies. Inside, 1-0. Brogdon and Bellotti warming up in the bullpen for the Phillies. And now the 1-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, bases empty. The 1-1 pitch. Fouls that one off. Count goes to 1-2 to Hank Thompson. And now the 1-2 pitch. Up high, 2-2.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out, nobody on. Here in the top of the 6th. And now the 2-2 pitch. Inside, 3-2. Full count to Thompson. 3-2 pitch. Inside, ball 4. A leadoff walk for the Giants here in the top of the 6th. Thompson is aboard. Now the third baseman, Freddie Lindstrom, he had a home run earlier. Actually had a double earlier. It was Crawford with the home run. I got him mixed up. The pitch, there goes Thompson, but he fouls it off. Thompson has to go back to first. Counts 0-1 to Lindstrom. 0-1 pitch. Inside, count goes to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner on first base. 1-1 pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 1-2. And now the 1-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Into the crowd. Count remains at 1-2. One-two pitch. Fouls it off again. Count remains at 1-2. And now the 1-2 pitch. Rips it down the line, but foul. Count remains at 1-2 to Freddie Lindstrom. One-two pitch. Outside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. 2-2 pitch. Popped it up. Howard comes over and makes the play for out number 1. 1 down for the Giants here in the top of the 6th. Barry Bonds comes up. He had a solo home run back in the first inning. Giants up 7-2, 1 out here in the top of the 6th. They have a runner at first base. Bonds at the plate. Inside, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Up high. There goes the runner down to second. Safe. On the wild pitch, they call it a pass ball. So Hank Thompson steals second base. They're going to charge that to the catcher. Real Muto. So now the Giants have Thompson down at second. Barry Bonds a 2-0 count at the plate. Inside, 3-0. Now the 3-0 pitch. Ball 4. Now the Giants have runners at first and second with 1 out here in the top of the 6th. They're up 7-2. And now Willie Mays, he had a 3-run shot the last time he came up. Can he do it again? Wheeler on the mound for the Phillies. The pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. We're in the top of the 6th. Giants up 7-2. We're in game 3 of the NLCS. In their first strike, 0-2. The Giants lead the series 2-0, trying to take a commanding 3-0 lead in the series tonight. The 0-2 pitch to Mays. Up high, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at first and second. Fouls it off. Counts at 1-2 to Willie Mays. One, 2 pitch. Down low, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at first and second. And now the 2-2 pitch. Big swing and miss, struck him out for out number 2. So now with 2 outs, with runners at first and second, first baseman Willie McCovey will come up. Phillies trying to get out of the inning. Wheeler trying to pitch himself out of the inning. The pitch in their first strike, 0-1. Now the 0-1 pitch to McCovey. In their first strike, 0-2. Shibe Park in Philadelphia is where we are. Game 3 of the NLCS. 0-2 pitch. Hit high in the air out to Abreu in right field. And Abreu makes the final out. The Giants threaten but don't score. They still lead at 7-2 here at Jammin' Sports. All right, we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Giants up by 5. Ryan Howard, the first baseman, will lead things off for Philadelphia. Marshall is still on the mound. First pitch up high, 1-0. And now the 1-0 pitch. Down low, 2-0.
Oh, that's low.
Two balls, no strikes. Now the 2-0 pitch. Ripped it down the line, but foul. Count goes to 2-1. Phillies trying to get back in the game. They're down by 5. Inside, 3-1. And now the 3-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. That'll even make it a full count, 3-2. And now the 3-2 pitch. He went around, struck him out for out number 1. Crowd didn't like that. 1 down for the Phillies here in the bottom of the 6th. Bobby Abreu, the right fielder, up next. In there for a strike, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch, popped up. Bonds comes in left field and makes the play for out number 2. And now Bryce Harper, the DH, will come up with 2 outs, bases empty, here in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch, up high, 1-0.
1-0.
Two outs, bases empty. The 1-0 pitch to Harper. In there for a strike, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, bases empty. 1-1 pitch. Rips it down the line, foul. Count goes to 1-2. And now the 1-2 pitch. Up high, 2-2. Fouled out of play. Count remains at 2-2 to Bryce Harper. Two-two pitch. Fouls that off. Count remains at 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Inside. Full count at 3-2.
Full count.
2 outs, bases empty. Full count to Bryce Harper. And now the 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. It'll be a 2-out walk. Harper's aboard. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And now Chase Utley, the second baseman, comes up. The pitch. Rips it foul. Count goes to 0-1 to Utley. 2 outs, runner on first base. Bottom of the 6th. Giants up 7-2. Utley down the line, but foul. Count quickly 0-2. And now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. At the end of 6. Giants up 7-2. Here at Chapman Sports. We go to the top of the 7th in Game 3 of the NLCS. Brandon Crawford, the shortstop, will lead things off for the Giants. They lead at 7-2. Zach Wheeler on the mound for the Phillies. First pitch is a ball. The count goes to 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 1-1. One pitch. Ripped right to Howard. Snags it out of the air. Crawford lines out to first. 1 down. The DH, Orlando Cepeda, comes up. 1 out, bases empty here in the top of the 7th. And he fouls that one off down the third base line. Count goes to 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. Outside, 1-1. And now the 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike to Orlando Cepeda. 1 out, bases empty here in the top of the 7th. The pitch by Wheeler. And that's a shot right to the shortstop, Rollins. Snags it out of the air. Cepeda lines out to short. 2 down. And now Jeff Kent, the second baseman, will come up. 2 outs, bases empty. And that's into the crowd down the third base line. Strike 1. 2 outs, bases empty. And now the 0-1 pitch. Did he go around? Counts at 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2-1. The Phillies have been having a hard time getting the final out lately. 2-1 pitch. Outside, 3-1. They get the first 2 out quickly, and then they have a hard time. And now the 3-1 pitch. He went around, 3-2. That would have been a ball. Full count to Jeff Kent. 3-2 pitch. It's a dribbler. And Real Muto will throw to first. Not in time. It'll be an infield single for Jeff Kent. As he legs that one out. It'll be a 2-out single. That'll keep the inning alive. And now the catcher, Joey Bart, will come up. 2 outs, runner on first base. So Wheeler on the mound. There's the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. It's like the Phillies, man. They can't get that last out without drama. There goes the runner, Real Muto, down to second. And he's safe with a stolen base. And now the Giants have a runner on second with 2 outs. Joey Bart at the plate with a 1-1 count. The pitch by Wheeler. And that's a base hit. Here we go again. Real Muto coming around, coming home. He's safe easily. And the Giants take an 8-2 lead. Philadelphia just cannot get the final out. It's happened all night. They'll get 2 quick outs, and then all hell breaks loose. Hank Thompson, the right fielder, comes up. 2 outs, runner on first. And there's a shot to Utley. They'll get the lead runner, and that'll end the inning. Giants lead it 8-2 here at Chapman Sports. New pitcher for the Giants, Alex Wood, will come on. As we go to the bottom of the 7th inning, the catcher, JT Real Muto. Down low, 1-0. Giants lead it 8-2 here in the bottom of the 7th. In there for a strike, 1-1. Shibe Park in Philadelphia. Under the lights. Game 3 of the NLCS. 1-1 pitch. Rips it foul. Count goes to 1-2 to Real Muto. One-two pitch. Outside, 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Right up the middle. Base hit. A leadoff single for the Phillies here at the bottom of the 7th. Real Muto is on. Willie Mays throws the ball in from center field. And now the center fielder, Richie Ashburn, comes up. Nobody out, runner on first. Pitch is low, 1-0. The Giants lead by 6, 8-2 here in the bottom of the 7th. If the Phillies don't rally, they're going to be down 3-0. 1-0 pitch. Fouled it off. Count goes to 1-1. One pitch. In there for a strike, 1-2. Baumgartner warming up in the bullpen for the Giants. Counts 1-2 to Richie Ashburn. 1-2 pitch. Down low. Took a swing at it though. Struck him out. Out number 1 for the Phillies here in the bottom of the 7th. Now Jimmy Rollins up next. The shortstop. 1 out, runner on first base. Alex Wood. Here's the pitch. Inside, 1-0. One-0 pitch. Rips it foul down the line. Count goes to 1-1. One pitch. Outside, 2-1.
2 balls and a strike.
I lost my crowd this evening. I don't know where they went. 2-1 pitch. Down low, 3-1. 3-1 pitch to Rollins. In there for a strike. Full count, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Big swing and a miss. Struck him out for out number 2. And now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber, will come up next for the Phillies with 2 outs, runner on first base. In there for a strike, 0-1. Phillies down by 6. They need to do something. 0-1 pitch. Up high, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner on first. 1-1 pitch. Ripped into center field. Willie Mays runs it down for the final out. At the end of 7 complete. Giants up 8-2 here at Jammin' Sports. All right, we go to the top of the 8th inning. Giants up 8-2. Connor Brogdon will come in to pitch for Philadelphia. Freddie Lindstrom, the third baseman, will lead things off for the Giants here in the top of the 8th. Giants up 8-2. Trying to take a commanding 3-0 lead in the series. The pitch by Brogdon. Up high, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Inside, 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. 3-1 pitch. In there for a strike. He thought it was ball 4. It's a full count to Lindstrom now at 3-2. He was running down to first base. Full count, 3-2. And now the 3-2 pitch by Brogdon. Fouls it off. Count remains at 3-2. Three-two pitch. Fouls that one off. A long at bat for Freddie Lindstrom to lead off the top of the 8th. It counts at 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Struck him out looking for out number 1. 1 down for the Giants here in the top of the 8th. Barry Bonds, the left fielder, up next. 1 out, base is empty. Inside, ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Outside, 2-0. And now the 2-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Count goes to 2-1. Still blowing up, isn't it? 2-1 pitch. Rips it right to Howard at first. He'll take it himself for out number 2. Bonds grounds out to first. 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And now Willie Mays comes up. He had a 3-run shot back in the 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. Mays at the plate. In there for a strike, 0-1. 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss, strike 2. We're at Shibe Park, Philadelphia. The count's 0-2 to Willie Mays. 0-2 pitch. Outside, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. Brogdon trying to make it a 1-2-3 inning. 1-2 pitch, down low, 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. A ground ball, but foul down the first base line. Count remains at 2-2 to Willie Mays. And now the 2-2 pitch. Down low, full count, 3-2. They can't get that third out. You see what I'm saying? Every inning, 2 quick outs, and then they can't get the third without some sort of drama. And now Willie McCovey comes up. 2 outs, runner on first base. He's the Giant first baseman. Down low, 1-0. It's happened to Philadelphia all night. They get 2 quick outs, and then the bottom falls out. They throw to first. Mays back in time. Count to McCovey's 1-0 with 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. 1-0 pitch. McCovey out to right field. Abreu, that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot. And the Giants take a 10-2 lead. Every single inning for the Phillies. 2 quick outs, and then they can't get that third out without something disastrous happening. And the Giants go up 10-2. McCovey, just fair. And now Brandon Crawford, the shortstop, will come up with 2 outs, bases empty. Outside, 1-0. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. 1-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss. They'll even the count at 1-1. And now the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Popped it up. Real Muto looking for it, locates it, and gets the final out. At the end of 7.5, Willie McCovey, a 2-run shot, and the Giants take a 10-2 lead here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Third baseman Mike Schmidt will lead things off for the Phillies. Alex Wood on the mound for the Giants. Inside, ball 1. Baumgartner and Rogers warming up in the bullpen for the Giants. Giants lead it 10-2 here in the bottom of the 8th. An 8-run advantage. Here's the 1-0 pitch. A ground ball. Jeff Kent will throw to first. McCovey couldn't get it. That's going to be an error on somebody. They're going to charge that to Kent. I don't know if that should have been charged to McCovey. Let's watch this. It looked to me like it was a good throw. I guess you have to charge that to Kent. So the Phillies get a runner on first base with nobody out. Ryan Howard comes up, the first baseman, here in the bottom of the 8th. Phillies down by 8, trying to get back in this game. Giants up 10-2. The pitch by Wood in there for a strike, 0-1. 0-1 pitch. In their first strike, 0-2. 0-2 pitch. Down low, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out, runner on first base. 1-2 pitch. Big swing, and he struck him out. 1 down for the Phillies here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And now Bobby Abreu, the right fielder, comes up. He went around, strike 1. Count goes to 0-1. Phillies running out of outs. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Hits one high in the air. Who goes over? Barry Bonds in left field makes the play for out number 2. 2 down for the Phillies here in the bottom of the 8th. And now the DH. Bryce Harper comes up. 2 outs, runner on first base. The pitch. In their first strike, 0-1. Pitch. In their first strike, quickly 0-2 to Bryce Harper. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Oh-2 pitch. Up high, 1-2. 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. At the end of 8 complete. Giants up 10-2. We go to the 9th here at Jammin' Sports. All right, Andrew Bellotti will come in to pitch for the Phillies here in the top of the 9th. The Giants will be looking for some insurance runs, like they need them. They're up by 8. Orlando Cepeda, the DH, will lead things off. Top of the 9th, Giants up 10-2 here in Game 3. Down low, 1-0. Yeah, quality game. A little bit better than the last one. Back-to-back blowouts tonight, but what can you do? It happens. The 1-0 pitch to Cepeda. In their first strike, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out, nobody on. We're in the top of the 9th. One-two pitch. Swung and struck him out for out number 1. 1 down for the Giants here in the 9th. Jeff Kent, the second baseman, up next. 1 out, base is empty. We'll have an NFL triple-header tomorrow. In their first strike, 0-1. Walker warming up. Taiwan Walker. The 0-1 pitch. Inside, 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2-1.
2-1.
Well, I couldn't figure out any other way to say it. I was like, I can't see another way to say it. Count goes to 3-1. I made Evil Dead proud.
You make me cry too.
That's right. I make her cry all the time. It's a strike. Count goes to 3-2. Full count to Jeff Kent. 3-2 pitch. Rips it into right center field, a base hit. A one-out single for Jeff Kent here in the top of the ninth. Giants up by 8, looking for more. And now the catcher, Joey Bart, will come up with one out, runner on first. Big swing and a miss, strike one. Oh, 1 pitch. Big swing and a miss, 0-2. We'll have a football triple header tomorrow, 5 o'clock Eastern. It'll be Lions, Packers, Bucks, Vikings, and Broncos, Seahawks. Down low, 1-2. I'm sorry, what? The Giants are leading the Phillies 10-2 in the top of the ninth. Misty's way up past her bedtime, she says. 1-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Struck him out for out number 2. 2 down for the Giants here in the top of the ninth. Hank Thompson, the right fielder, up next. The pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. Hit high in the air. Out to Schwarber in left. He makes the final out. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Giants up 10-2 here at Jammin' Sports. All right. The Phillies, they need 8 to tie and 9 to win. Alex Wood, first pitch is a strike. The Giants are 3 outs away from taking a commanding 3-0 lead in the series. Fouls it off quickly, 0-2 to Chase Utley. Very hard to come back from 3-0 in a best of 7. Pops it up, and it's snagged out of the air by the third baseman. Nice play by Freddie Lindstrom. 1 out. Philadelphia down to the last 2 outs. JT Real Muto, the catcher, up next. And that's out to right. Who comes over? Jeff Kent for out number 2. And just like that, the Phillies are down to their last out. Here in Game 3, Richie Ashburn, the center fielder, up next. Phillies down to their last out here in the bottom of the ninth. Fouls it off down the third base line. Count goes to 0-1. The Giants are going to take a 3-0 lead in the series. 0-1 pitch. Right up the middle, a base hit. That'll extend the inning. That will delay the inevitable. And now the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will come out with 2 outs, runner on first base. Outside, 1-0. So the Phillies stay alive, at least for right now. 2 outs. They're still down by 8. They have a runner on first base. The count's 1-0 to Rollins. The 1-0 pitch. Out into right field, but foul. Count evens up at 1-1. One pitch. Pops it up. And Hank Thompson will make the final out. The Giants win it. Your final score, the Giants win it 10-2. They take a 3-0 lead in the series. high score of 10-2. Marichal with the win. Ferguson with the loss. And the Giants take a 3-0 lead in this best of 7. Visit theshow.com online and learn all about the show. Once again, your final score, the Giants over the Phillies 10-2. And the Giants take a 3-0 lead in the best of 7. We'll have an NFL tripleheader tomorrow starting at 5 o'clock Eastern. It'll be the Lions and the Packers, the Bucks and the Vikings, and the Broncos and the Seahawks. We'll see you tomorrow night at 5 Eastern here at Jammin' Sports. Good night, everybody.